You probably clicked on this video for one reason and one reason only, because you're probably going to travel to Norway in the summer break or the winter break or just any break that you have. And you might be wondering, but where should I travel? There's so many good places. There's Lofoten, there's Trondheim, etc., etc. But in our opinion, there's only one place, well, not only one, but the best place to travel would be Oslo. In this video, we're going to talk about a couple recommended tourist attractions, how you can get around, and just general tips and tricks when it comes to traveling and being in Oslo.
First of all, let's talk about the public transportation in Oslo. There are taxis, Ubers, and public transportation. I would recommend public transportation because it is economically the best choice and the greenest. Another thing I recommend is having a hotel close to Nationaltheatret, because this makes traveling anywhere else so much easier. Now let's talk about some of the destinations you can go to.
Now we're going to talk about some tourist attractions that are recommended by us that are pretty close to Nationaltheatret, so you can easily access them. Norway, much like other countries, has its own monarchy, and if you want to visit them, you can go to the palace. There are two different palaces that they live in. The first one is in the city, which is the one I recommend you go to, and the other one is by Big Day. On the topic of Big Day, I recommend going to Hugstrand if you're ever here in the summer. It's a very beautiful place to be, and also they sell a lot of ice cream. But if you're here in the winter, there's still so much fun to do. For example, we have a thing called Jul in Vinterland, which means Christmas in Winterland. It is located right by National and has a bunch of activities that can really show you the Norwegian experience. After all of this, you probably had a long day and you're really hungry, so now we have some recommendations for where you should eat.
If you want to go eat something, I would recommend you to go to Karl Johan or Aker Brygge. If you want a specific place that I can recommend, I would recommend Olivia's. You can find at Karl Johan and Aker Brygge. The food there is affordable and is absolutely delicious. But if you're looking for something fancier, I would recommend Hanami's, because it has a vast variety of flavors and foods.
So in total, we think that Oslo is a pretty great place. But if you think the same, it's up to you. I guess you'll just have to come to Oslo and figure that out for yourself. Until next time, XOXO, Gossip Girl.